Jimmy. Jimmy.
Jimmy. Oh my God. How I have had moments like this. Yo. What's up, everybody? Welcome back as we continue with more of The Wire. Today we're going to be hopping into Season 3, Episode 3, titled Dead Soldiers. I feel like this is going to be a brutal episode. I mean, obviously, rightfully so, right? Because the title says it. But regardless, this season has already started off with a lot of dead bodies. Quite a few. I think one of the foundations of this season is going to be about the overall rising in crime rate that is happening within Baltimore. Now, obviously, from season 1, we've seen little bits of it, but more so within the drug trading. Season 2, we saw a little bit about how that drug trading expands itself and goes offshore, and how things are more so behind the scenes. Season 3, I think, is going to be more of like an explosive representation of I guess, just mortality. Right? Like maybe just times are changing, similar to how the Wild West was in a way, where it just almost becomes lawless, and how it could be right next door to you. I think that's what the theme is going to be here, because we seem to be sticking more around the younger people from season 1, and even with new characters being introduced into season 3, I still see youth being a massive factor. Now, it's youth with the means of drugs, with the means of weapons, so it makes sense why dead bodies are just piling up, because you put those two hand in hand, and that's quite a bad hand. So that's my guess on what the season's really going to represent. This also hits a little close to home when it comes to this type of topic because of Philadelphia. Now, Philly has, in a way, come a long way, but in order to do that, it really has gentrified and pushed away a lot of people that otherwise could have used proper help or just anything else rather than being pushed away. And it doesn't help. I mean, I also am aware of like personal choice and people making a conscious decision. I'm not saying that everybody is in the gray or everybody is good, just happen to turn bad. At the end of the day, it's bad to shoot somebody. It's just, you shouldn't do that, right? You shouldn't do that unless your life literally depends on it. But man, it's rough, because I think it's also talking about just how many guns are just out there in the hands of kids, of children, how no one does any type of, fighting. Like, I would much rather have people fight than shoot at one another. Now, obviously, I would much rather have people talk than fighting, but I mean, you can only go so far, and you can only ask for so much. But that's my thoughts on this season. I'm curious to see how this grows, because I do feel, and I used this metaphor in the previous episodes, I do feel that we are now placing the kettle on a very, very hot oven. And soon we're just going to start hearing things sing, and it's not going to be in the type of singing that we want to hear. So with that ominous thing said, I'm excited to start season 3 again, and I hope that you guys are too. If you want to be able to watch multiple episodes or maybe get ahead of the YouTube schedule, then by all means check out the Patreon. You guys let me know. I'm going to combine both episodes together for something like this. And you guys let me know how you feel. I may continue it. I may not. It just depends. But I'm curious to hear your thoughts on it. So, yeah, for all the Patreon people out there, let me know. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. They are very important. So, with that being said, I'm going to hop right into it. Get your favorite popcorn, your favorite snacks, your favorite drink even, as we hop into The Wire. Man, that moment when he saw the kid trying to sell to him, and the kid just obviously didn't even know. I mean, he's just a kid. Even the police officer was shocked. He didn't know what to say.
You don't either.
I love that
You're
we're getting
still not connecting the
a
dots,
lot of
Marvin.
screen time with this character. I'm very curious to see how he plays more into the role of everything within the season.
Plainclothes squads on 12-hour shifts.
And the corners stay full.
They move, sir. Every day. They're gonna sell their drugs.
Anybody within the Baltimore police
I see the intel reports, the photos.
that watches this would like to share their thoughts, their opinions in the comments, whether you're on the Patreon or YouTube, please let me know.
Anyone else having trouble with the writing on the wall? Dismissed.
Yikes. Yeah, we thought that our department, the people that we were following, have it hard. Everyone has it hard, man. It sucks. It absolutely sucks. The people that are working the least are commanding the most. Again, this whole thing just feels so infinitely complex and complicated, from the politics to the very physical life and death that is springing up all around, the guns, the drugs, and everything in between. It just feels so impossible, man. It feels so impossible. It's a type of thing that just, even when you get done your hours, you get done your job, you just feel so unrest because, I mean, what does it amount to, right? And if that sounds depressing, yeah, it is depressing. I think that's like the whole point to this, you know what I'm saying? Depression, baby. I'm curious as to what this theme song and the instruments that are using, because obviously it's the same lyrics, but I'm curious to see what or hear why they decide to use it like that.
And I'm like,
and the quote for this episode is, "The gods will not save you." That's hardcore. Now, we know Omar is super sensitive, so I wonder what's going to happen when he just becomes too much of a wild card, meaning his people getting killed again and murdered and tortured.
ain't like this whole motherfucking city ain't got stashes all over it.
True that.
So why?
Vendetta. He's a sensitive man.
I don't have a departmental weapon on the street, you know, as a principal. Look, the great white deputy has spoken. This case is not down until that gun comes home.
Damn, now they got another goose chase to follow. Find a gun that belongs to the department in all of Baltimore. Have fun with that.
Mayor's orders. Homicide rates climbing, felonies are up, we got patrol vacancies out the ass. Even more coming at the year-end retirement.
Everybody's like, whoa, really? So we're not going to be able to have more cops.
Money's in the budget, but even a 6-month delay in hiring saves a couple million.
Yeah, but that makes sense. You can't afford them. Might as well not have the thing started. But I'm sure that doesn't sound good to the city of Baltimore.
Because we blew a wire over a fucking dog, we have to let him just walk on? Go about their shit like we were never anything to take seriously in the first place?
Yeah, that dog incident really sucked. That was unfortunate. They were really looking forward to that being a win.
I want an investigative strategy mapped out by week's end.
Also, appreciate y'all for clearing things up with, you know, the relationship between him and his wife. Okay, so McNulty is in the prison where our guy supposedly got himself. D'Angelo. But obviously, McNulty is thinking otherwise. Yeah, it doesn't work. It does not work. Clear as day. Not a single word had to even be said in that scene. I love that. I love that. All you could just tell is by McNulty's expression and his actions.
Exactly. And you call the mayor yourself, and you tell him you got a reporter nosing around about the academy class getting pushed.
Oh yeah, he's playing chess. He's playing chess. He knows what he's doing. It's good.
You want that class, Irv? You gotta trust me.
Shit.
How you even find me?
Ran into Lucas.
Don't even call his name.
Nigga still owes me money.
You just told me.
This is another character I am very, very excited to follow throughout this story.
Now you looking to tip on out of here, get your aftershave on, get yourself correct.
Again, it's like the people, they can't get out. They can't leave. They're trapped.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, have you seen this little girl? This is my baby. Can you just take that picture with you? Thank you so much. God bless.
This dude's a straight up killer, apparently. I'm telling you, Omar might put these people in danger. I'm telling you, man, Omar and his damn sawed-off shotgun is great. Well, I don't know if that's a sawed-off, but it's a type of shotgun.
Let's go.
Hey, where that, man?
Back there.
Dude, he was ready. He was gonna blow his leg off, man. Uh-oh. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, man? It's getting bad. Omar's a wild card. I can see him getting out of this, but I don't know, man. I don't see his team getting out of this. It's gonna cause him to go even to more of a spiral, because he's sensitive, man. This is bad, man. This is bad. They are in such a disadvantage, bro.
Yo, y'all ready? Let's bang out.
Man, that's such a tough line. That is a tough line to say. He said, let's bang out, bruh. Ah, damn. That's terrible. Right in her head, man. Okay. All right. But, like, you got to get out of there. Damn, man. That's a shame. Imagine you running and then next thing you know, it's lights out. That's scary. That's a scary thought.
That's just the ones with West Side addresses.
Man, you got to narrow that shit down. Find some way to work with all them peanuts.
Motherfucker, do I look like George Washington Carver?
Man, that is funny. That's funny as hell.
Palm Mall and Pimlico. Got it. 2 down in the street.
Damn, man, there's a death every episode.
Haystacks looking for Dozeman's prodigal gun.
You gonna make me go back to back as a primary? That's some cold shit, Bo.
Man, these two look like they'd be brothers or something.
Fuck them if they can't take a joke.
The Major no doubt has some explanation,
He's putting himself on up on the podium. Hopefully he doesn't get skewered.
Someone's just outside the door with them, right? A stripper, maybe. That would be nice. She comes in, flashes a little.
I'm telling you, this just lets y'all know how much McNulty is able to get under his skin. Because he gets on everybody.
There right now asking the stripper if she can have her job when she grows up because she sure as shit doesn't want yours. You know why?
Good camera movement, pushing closer on Coven's posture.
The gods are fucking you. You find a way to fuck them back. It's Baltimore, gentlemen. The gods will not save you.
Woo! Hard line. There it is. Quote of the episode right there. Damn. That line hits, doesn't it? It's no joke. I'm telling you, man, their choices of getting extremely close to some of these murders is very purposeful.
You want me, boss?
Your number's way down, Fruit. Way down.
I'm telling you, this dude's a killer, bro. This dude's insane. There's something about him. It's unsettling. He's too cold.
All right.
So, Lieutenant, you got an attaboy from the deputy today, huh?
And again, he's just getting. I mean, they're not young, but like, they're fresh meat, man. They're ready to bang out. That's scary. That's why there's just gonna be more bodies, man. There's just gonna be more bodies.
Nobody give a fuck about 40. Nobody remember 40, and y'all niggas is giving me way too many 40-degree days. What the fuck?
It's funny as hell that he used an analogy of weather and how you feel about the day and what the weather is that day to relate to this. That's actually incredible.
Hey, y'all film me on this?
Yeah. You show up, you know, I'm like a motherfucking...
Like a 40-degree day.
Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, my. He's just like, God damn it. I was just talking about how nobody cares about a 40-degree day, man. I need a 65 or 70. That's funny as hell. He's absolutely right, by the way.
Of course, if we could get some help at the courthouse, it would go a long way.
Hey, if you're going to try to dig your way out of this, don't make me your shovel.
My department is bringing you casework that goes...
I gotta say, I usually say this about international films, but man, I'm loving all the faces within this series. Truly, I really do. It feels like I'm in this world.
I don't think any of us wants to have to get a real job.
Man, whatever.
Burrell's got friends.
The ministers? Well, he might be their man, but so are you.
Look, they're already...
You fire Burrell.
They're already thinking about taking him off the leash. You guys are dancing on these strings, yanking on them just to be cut short.
Now, I would like it very much if I could unclench my ample ass cheek, if you don't mind, and rid myself of that discomfort.
Whenever these two are chatting, it's just the most incredible dialogue. It's incredible.
Man took you off a boat, Jimmy. He want to peel his unit off, his unit, Jimmy, and go after the target of his choice. Baby, is his call.
You know what I'm just realizing? I feel like McNulty is the Omar of the police department.
When it's there, I am.
Him and Omar are both sensitive. They both do their own thing. It's also interesting that we cut to Omar right after our scene with McNulty. Damn. That's a tendency right there. A lot of other people would see that as someone cutting themselves. I'm telling you, man, at the end of the day, we're all human. It doesn't matter where you're from. We all have brains. At least I hope so.
Until one day it ain't. One day it's... You should have a regular job. You need to be home if...
I wonder how many police officers, just anybody within the department, had these type of conversations. He's trying to look good. He's trying to look fresh. But I'm curious to see how this interaction is going to go. It's probably not going to go according to plan. I'm also, again, I keep saying it, but I'm very happy we're following this character. This is good. I feel like they're cooking with this side story right here. I think it's a conversation about what happens to people that come out of the system, trying to hopefully rehabilitate themselves.
When? How is he? Ah, shit.
That doesn't look like good news. Good news.
You know Ray Cole?
Homicide, right?
Collapsed in the gym at the Central District this morning. On a fucking Stairmaster.
Wow. What was it, from like all that anxiety? He wasn't looking too good. He was puking and throwing up, if that's the guy that I'm talking about, or they're talking about. Ouch. Ouch. Damn. Golly. You getting hit with a metal bat? I mean, I guess it's better than a bullet, but man.
Yeah, well, we ain't downtown no more, Kima. We're in the trenches here. You want information, you go get your own CI and you shoot the shit.
Oh, man. Oh, man. A little bit of tension going on here.
Not to mention, you still get to kick the shit out of all the mobs that don't move off our corners.
Well, it ain't all bad.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, like, depending on where you do this at, this could be very bloody. This could... Because it's not even just, you know, the gangs are doing this, dropping bodies, but the police are also attacking that with violence.
I could maybe hook you up with someone to talk to. The man at my church is helping the city fill a lot of those jobs.
That would be...
Okay, this is going a lot better than I expected. That's great. That's real great.
Looking at you
What?
hurts.
Shouldn't look then.
Damn. Oh, man, I feel ya. I feel ya. Yeah, it's not like everything's gonna come back to the way it was, right? But at least he got something. He got some help.
And he's up for re-election, and he's never had a single one of
I swear to God, if Bubs dies throughout this series, I'm going to wild out. You will see an Omar come to life.
Marlo, it's a problem, String.
Yeah, I could figure that out. I could figure that out pretty quickly.
I look like shit.
Hey, you got your class. And probably scored points with Royce out of sheer loyalty, right?
You know, Littlefinger being Littlefinger, no matter what show he's in.
Make them think I'm worthy of their faith.
You are.
Well, thank you.
Most of the time.
Bitch.
Oh, man, I wonder if we witnessed a little bit of a weakness with this guy. Because he was over there talking with Shorty. That was not his. Or at least trying to. Attempting to, getting ready to make some type of move. I wonder if he's gonna go right back to her.
Jimmy.
Jimmy. Oh my God. How I have had moments like this. Especially in Japan, where you can just walk around, man. Oh my God. I am excited to go back.
Fucking vacation and your fucking retirement plan, what?
Getting drunk in the United States. I like getting drunk in walkable cities. Damn, someone's getting active. What's happening? Omar. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What'd I tell y'all? What'd I tell y'all? Listen, I'm so happy I'll be saying things in the episodes. All right, everybody, and we just got done. Season 3, Episode 3, Dead Soldiers. A lot of dead soldiers. Man. It's hard to even wrap my head around, a conclusion. Because this is just... It's tackling something, like I said, it hits home. It's tackling something that I feel like is comparable to that of the film No Country for Old Men. And the reason why I say that is because it feels as though this wave, this tidal wave that is almost invisible and impossible to evade is about to hit. And it's currently hitting our players in The Wire. And that is just the amount of youth with guns that is rising. You know, newer players that are a lot more trigger happy. And are adopting a more aggressive form of power taking than their predecessors, and that is that's a dangerous thing, man, because you just can't, like, things are changing, things are morphing in a chaotically destructive manner, and seeing how that is, being churned while we're also following the side story of the guy trying to rehabilitate his life after coming out of prison, while following, I think his name was Marlo, as well, who's one of those new players that I feel like is going to be embarking violence onto The Wire. We have people on every side losing their lives, whether you're Omar, whether you are from the Barksdale gang, whether you are on just on Marlo's side, whether you're on like the police side. I mean, it's just like bodies, man. And it's hard to see how this is going to stop. I don't think I can't see it. Whereas it's funny how in season 2, which was, in my opinion, a more complicated situation, this one in season 3 is so chaotic that it's like the Joker, It's like there's this this chaotic evil that is just like, it's impossible. It just feels impossible. So I don't know. I really am curious to see how things are going to continue and how our characters are going to be affected. And man, maybe this is why a lot of y'all are very excited for season 3. Because I definitely feel the heat brewing up. So I'm going to jump right into episode 4 of season 3. Again, I plan on putting this all into one video. So again, let me know if this is something that you guys are interested in, or would you rather have 2 videos? Nothing changes. It's just I'm putting it into one video because I do want to clear up the schedule on the YouTube. I feel like there's a lot going on. So yeah. Let me know what your thoughts are. They're very important. So comment. Let me know whether if it's on the wire or with what I just told you. But yeah, we're gonna hop into the next episode. So again, if you're on the Patreon, we're gonna be following that momentum. If not, it's all good. I'll see y'all soon. Stay healthy and stay hydrated because we are just getting started.
Purple jacket, pocket full of weed. Everything that I should ever need. Grab some matches cause they give them free. Just like my time. Hair pulled back in the backseat.